everyone, it's Kaz and the Buzzwordathon has begun. So it's day one of the Buzzwordathon. I'm going to start getting ready for work in just a moment and I haven't read anything yet, but I thought I'd just quickly talk about what books I'm going to start reading first. So there are two books I'm going to be focusing on at the start of the readathon, and that is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. So this is the book that I'm going to be reading physically, and then I also have A Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin, and I'm going to be reading this on audio. So for this round of the Buzzwordathon, the buzzword words is actually numbers. So obviously we have Station 11, and with A Clash of Kings, I think it's a little bit of a stretch, but on the back here it says A Song of Ice and Fire Book 2. So I'm rolling with that one. The reason why I chose this over another one that had like an explicit number in the title is because I'm also participating in the Tome Topple, and this is one of the books on my Tome Topple readathon, and this is the only one that could kind of cross over between the two readathons, so that's why I've chosen this book. So yes, I'm going to be listening to this on audio, reading this one physically. So before I kickstart the readathon and jump into my day and start reading all of that good stuff, I wanted to let you guys know that this video has kindly been sponsored by Skillshare. I have done a sponsored video with Skillshare before, and I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be doing a few more over the coming months. Skillshare is an online learning platform with literally thousands and thousands of different classes. I've been using Skillshare for a few months now and I absolutely love it. I've been finding it really helpful, not just for like my personal life and my booktube channel, but also for my job as well. There have been a few classes that have been really helpful for that. In particular, I recently took a beginner's guide to using After Effects because that's one of the platforms I have access to, and I'm currently working on making a bit of an animated video, and that has been super helpful because I literally had no idea how to use the program at all. But the classes on Skillshare cover a whole range of different topics and areas. You can take classes on learning new languages. There are classes on bullet journaling, on speed reading. I did actually see a class the other day on how to like read aloud to your kids. Classes on creative writing for those of you doing NaNoWriMo at the moment. There's honestly so much to learn there, and I'm going to be continuing to use Skillshare myself for months to come because I've been finding it really helpful. So if this sounds like something you're interested in or you want to help support me, I'd really appreciate it. I have a link in the description below. Skillshare is offering 2 months of the premium membership for free for you guys if you use the link below. I really think it's worth checking it out, and if you want to continue using it afterwards, if you do the annual membership, it works out to be less than $10 a month, which I think is really awesome considering just literally thousands of classes. So thank you so much Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And now without further ado, let's continue the reading vlog and I'll continue my day and get ready for work. So it's like 9:15, gotten to my parents' place. I've made some progress on A Clash of Kings, small amount of progress, 1 hour out of 37 or something like that. And then I've made a bit of progress on Station 11 as well. It started out really interesting and I feel like we're just reaching the point where the story is really starting to take off. It's about a virus, an epidemic that wipes out a whole lot of the population. It's like an apocalyptic novel. And at the very start of the book, we see how it all starts, I suppose. Like, we don't know a lot of detail yet, but we know that there is a virus that spreads really quickly and is deadly. Then we jump forward 20 years and the world is a very different place, and we're following the traveling symphony. I don't think I'm going to get too much more reading done tonight just because I'm so exhausted. I'm going to finish cooking my pasta and I'll update you guys later. Australia is on fire. It is ending. I can't even see the beach anymore. Another long day at work today, but I am home and I'm just about to head out again. I did come home and take some photos. I'm helping reveal the cover for Aurora Burning by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which is the sequel to Aurora Rising, which is very exciting, and I got sent some like physical printouts of the covers, so I spent a little time trying to get some photos for that, which is very exciting. I have been listening to some more of A Clash of Kings, so I'm almost 3 hours into that. And then in terms of Station 11, I'm halfway through, which is very nice. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Gotta run. See you later. Updated you in a couple of days. Yesterday night I finished reading Station 11. I didn't immediately start filming to talk about it because I'm just not sure how I feel about it. This was a really interesting book and I did really enjoy it, but I feel like this is the kind of book that'll kind of mean more to me the more I sit on it and process everything. I think it was really well written, and I think the way that it was structured was also really interesting because there's kind of 4 or 5 people that we follow. Some of them we focus on more than others, but we see a lot of their past before this virus wipes out 99% of the earth, and then also after it, if they survive. So it was really interesting to see these characters at different points in their life, and the story does jump between timelines and different characters, so it's not linear. But I did think it circled back really nicely, and the ending was on a much more positive note than I was expecting. Really, really interesting book. I was surprised by how much I grew to care for these characters, because it's not a particularly long book. It's not just one character that we're following throughout the whole thing. We are spending our time with a few different ones. Did really enjoy this. I just need to ponder my thoughts more. That was creepy. The laundry door just opened. So today I'm taking 3 books with me to work. Firstly, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Search Part 1. Really excited to read this, y'all have no idea. And then I also have The Princess Saves Herself in this one, and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one by Amanda Lovelace. In terms of A Clash of Kings, I am still making progress. I've been listening to that here and there. I'm not going to finish it by the end of the week. I know that. I haven't been listening to it particularly fast, just because even though I do kind of know the general storyline, it's obviously a lot more detailed than the show, and I don't really want to miss out on things, so I'm listening on like 1.5 speed, and I feel like that's about the max I can do right now. We have an issue. Merge Dragons has another mini game that runs for like 72 hours, and it's a Rick and Morty crossover. So I could get a lot of like Rick and Morty things in my game if I play. So that might take up a little bit of my time this weekend. But hi, it's Saturday. And yesterday on my way to work, I finished reading The Princess Saves Herself in this one by Amanda Lovelace. And then on my way home, I got through the majority of The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. So I should be able to finish that today. I'm enjoying them, but I'm still not sure if poetry is really my thing. I'm gonna have to try out a few different collections from different people and figure out if it really is something that I have the potential to love, if you know what I mean. Like, I enjoyed it, but I didn't find myself blown away by it. There was a few poems that really struck a chord with me, other ones that were really like intense, like kind of heartbreaking, because there's some really serious topics that it covers. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep giving it a go and see if there is something that really does click with me. But today I'm going to a Bookstagram meetup for brunch, which I'm really, really excited about. So I should be able to get some more of A Clash of Kings read, because I'm going to be driving. The side of the bookshelf that you don't see in my videos. As you can see, I've got it looking really nice up here. I did this to take the cover reveal photo for Aurora Burning, which, if you haven't seen it yet, looks like this. They sent me a physical copy of the cover so I could help reveal it on Instagram, and I love it. Cal looks amazing. The color scheme, oh, beauty, perfection. But anyway, made my bookshelves look really pretty here. And then it's a hot mess down here. So I have a pretty busy afternoon ahead of me. I have a lot to do. I need to clean up this room. I need to edit this video. And then I would like to get a little bit of reading done today, which I think is possible. Like last night I started and finished part 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Search. I read that before going to bed, and the way it ended, oh my god. We're learning about Zuko's mum. Zuko's mum, like the biggest question I had after finishing the show was what happened with Zuko's mum. We're finding out. We're finding out. So I would like to read part 2 and 3 tonight so I can finish this story arc, learn about what did happen to Zuko's mum. But I have been putting off filming an unboxing for the October boxes because I was waiting for Fairy Loot to arrive, but I think that box has been lost in the mail. I really don't think it's going to arrive now. I've accepted that, but I do have the October Illumicrate box, which is what I was holding off on unboxing until Fairy Loot arrived. But because it's not coming, I thought I would unbox this today and show you guys what's inside because I'm really excited about it. Here we go, the October Illumicrate box. The theme for this month was with great power comes great responsibility. And let's see what's inside. It looks like we've got a gorgeous tin. It's black, gold, and red. And on the bottom, we have a quote, I'm assuming from the Poppy War or the Dragon Republic, which says, "War doesn't determine who's right. War determines who remains." Oh my god! Okay, so Sabriel by Garth Nix. This is a series that I really, really adore. It's like a high fantasy series by an Australian author, and if you haven't read it yet, I really recommend it. It's really good. But we have this amazing kind of massive safety pin with these 7 hanging bells. So in the world of Sabriel, in the Old Kingdom, there is the Aborson who wields the Aborson bells, and each of these 7 bells has a different power having to do with the dead. And I'm so happy to have this really cool item that has to do with the Old Kingdom series. So these are the Aborson bells, 7 different bells. It's designed by Hannah Hitchman, and I'm in love. I'm trying to decide if I hang this somewhere on my shelves or if I like put it on my denim jacket. But is this too much to walk around in? I suspect so. They are bells, they're noisy. Then we have this really cute little package. This is wrapped up in a page from a book. Can I do this without completely ripping the page? No. We have these 4 magnetic bookmarks from Idle Stuff. Oh, okay. So these are Shatter Me magnetic bookmarks. They are very cute. So we have a set of cards. Okay, this looks like, oh fuck, oh my god, I can't remember her name, but the little girl from Vicious with the dog. But all of these characters look so cool, and these are designed by Kira Knight. Oh, this is gorgeous. So we have a cool little pencil case pouch that says, "When you dream, do you dream of the stars? Maggie Stevarter." Assuming this is from the Raven Cycle. And that was designed by Forensics and Flowers. I know that there's supposed to be a collectible coin in here, but I can't find it in my box. I just don't know where it is. But there is supposed to be a collectible coin featuring Aelin. We have now reached the book included in this month's box, which is a gorgeous copy of Angel Mage by Garth Nix. It has stunning sprayed edges. Huge fan. It is signed by Garth Nix as well. I'm so excited. And here we also have a letter from the author, which I will read in a little bit. I've been excited about this book ever since I heard that Garth Nix was coming out with a new one, but I don't know what it's about. I was just excited about the fact that Garth Nix had another book coming out because I love Sabriel, the Old Kingdom series. So this is a fantasy, and we have angelic magic, and what that means is people who have this kind of magic are able to summon angels and force them to do their bidding. And she's basically looking for her lost lover, who is an archangel. But then we also have 4 young Sarancians. So we have Simeon, a studious doctor in training, Henry, a dedicated fortune teller, Agnes, an adventurous musketeer cadet, and Dortia, an icon maker and scholar of angelic magic. Ooh, we have a map! Hurrah! Oh, we have a few maps. Okay. Hello! So that was the October Illumicrate box. A huge thank you to Illumicrate for sending this my way. And sorry this was quite late. As I said, I was waiting for my fairy loot to arrive, but it doesn't seem to be coming. Now I'm going to try and tidy up a little bit. Perhaps read a little bit more. I obviously have not cleaned up much in this room. Everything is just as I left it when I last updated you, but it is about 10:30 at night. I'm not going to get any more reading done, so I thought I would film a quick little update, just kind of recap how I did overall with the Buzzwordathon. So these are the books that I started and finished. This is the book that I started and made some progress on. I listened to the equivalent of 365 pages worth of A Clash of Kings, which I'm pretty happy about. Like, obviously I would have loved to have finished the book during the week, but it just wasn't in the cards. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the numbers connection came from this little line on the back saying A Song of Ice and Fire book 2. But we do have 5 books that I did complete, one of which is a novel, 2 are poetry collections, and 2 are graphic novels. So I read Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, The Princess Saves Herself in this one, and The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one, both by Amanda Lovelace, and obviously one. Then we have Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Promise Part 1 and Part 2. I mean, overall I am really happy with my progress, and considering just how erratic my reading has been this year, I call this a pretty solid win. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well, and I just want to say one more thank you to the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Don't forget to check out the information in the description. I'd really appreciate it if you guys gave it a click, took a look around. If you want to sign up for 2 months of the premium membership for free, go ahead. It really helps me out, helps me pay the bills, because life's expensive. That's all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon in a new one, but until then, I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye!